Shots of Brown, what it do? What's good, y'all, man? It's been a minute. Feel like I ain't been online in so long. I ain't dropped a video in 3 weeks, damn near a month. But I'm back, and I'm about to get back on my consistent shit, man, you dig? But I came here today, man, because I had some things on my mind, man, that I wanted to chop it up with y'all about. First off, I want to say shout out to my mods. We got Sister Mary Clarence, Whitney Source, Taylor. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all for everything y'all do. Also, I want to shout out one of my subscribers too. You really came through for me. You really don't even understand how much you came through for me. Her name is, hold on, I'm looking at my paper so I wrote some notes down today so I can make sure I touch on everything I really wanted to touch on. The person's name, though, that I wanted to shout out was Just Princess. You sent me the link to the video of my grandmother on Oprah talking. I had made a video saying how I wish I could hear my grandmother's voice. I haven't seen her. Haven't heard her voice in so long. And she was watching one of the videos and heard me speaking on it and sent me the video, man. That was so dope because I had actually ended up sending that video to my mother and Uncle Tommy, and yeah, that made my mother cry. It brought tears to my eyes, man. I appreciate you in a major way, Just Princess. Thank you very much. But first topic I want to discuss is the Bobby Christina Foundation. Y'all see that Bobby Christina Foundation shit was like, what, 2 months ago? They did the fundraiser, got the money. Then you haven't heard nothing else about it. Nothing else about it. So it's crazy. I already told y'all in the last video that I figured that was going to happen. We probably won't hear nothing else from the Bobby Christina Foundation until it's time to do another gala next year to earn some more money for what? We have no clue where it's going to, why, where. There's no houses, nothing. So, yeah, I'm glad I actually called that shit out. But it was funny to me because, I heard a little birdie, and I had some conversations and shit, and it was like, Alicia was embarrassed about what I'm doing on the internet, me getting on here and chopping it up with my people and speaking the truth. When you speaking the truth, it's not hating. Shayne ain't never did shit but speak the truth every time I open my mouth on this podcast. You know what I'm saying? It was nothing but truth and facts. So if you're embarrassed by me doing this and what I'm talking about, shit, then be real. Do shit genuine. Be genuine with shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't be embarrassed. Just be real. You know what I'm saying? You know that shit wasn't done from the heart. And you know that shit was done for financial gain, monies and all that. I'm just not letting nobody take advantage. I'm Uncle B. You saying that I've been disrespecting your family, this, that, and the third. Hey man, say man. One day, man, you're gonna wake up and you're gonna realize some shit. Everybody in this family has been nothing but loyal to you, bro. You ain't been loyal to not one soul. You know what I'm saying? I haven't even spoken on half of the half of how you coming and the type of shit you do. You know what I'm saying? But as far as you saying that I'm disrespecting you and your family, nah, I'm not disrespecting you nor your family. I just spoke the truth. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. Anybody feel the type of way, y'all know how to contact me. But one thing, Uncle B, that was funny to me was how you try to tell a nigga to shoot me when he sees me. And you already know how I get down. You already know how I rock. You know what I'm saying? So for you to tell a nigga when they see me to handle their business, I just look at you and laugh for real, because you already know what's up with me. But I was really disappointed because it was like, damn, nigga, you gonna take shit that far? Okay, cool. But I ain't gonna get on here and play super tough guy, be on no gangster shit or none of that. It just is what it is. But just y'all know how I'm coming. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Yeah, I'm gonna just leave that at that. But as far as Landon, I wanted to say something to Landon too. Cause me and you was like this. You jumped on my podcast and said it, oh shit, you always speak the truth. You always been a real nigga, this, that, and the third. Then you let motherfuckers get in your ear and you switch sides and don't want to fuck with your big cuz no more. I'm not mad, nigga. One thing that y'all know about your big cuz, man, I've been doing this shit myself my whole life. I never depended on no man, no woman, no nothing for nothing. Know what I'm saying? I always stood on my own 10, nigga. So it is what it is. I wish you much success in all your endeavors. Know what I'm saying? And everything that you're trying to get accomplished. Know what I'm saying? I know you want help with your music career and all that. Know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. But you know the truth, like I know the truth. Know what I'm saying? But it's just, I'm just the nigga that's gonna stand up and speak the truth. Know what I'm saying? And address people how they need to be addressed. And the same things that I say through this phone and talking to y'all, I would say this to all they face as well when they know that. You know what I'm saying? So don't think that I just get on the internet and talk, but I wouldn't talk this same talk in front of people. I wish I was able to talk this same talk in front of people, but they don't want to meet me. They don't want to sit down and have a conversation with me and meet me and get some straightening. You know what I'm saying? Landon had hit me a few weeks ago, about a month ago, when they was here in Atlanta, telling me we was gonna get up, never did. You know what I'm saying? Y'all told everybody else, don't keep the family away, keep the Brown family away. We don't want them here, whoop de whoop. It's all good. But one thing y'all can say about Shayne is everybody, I'm not gonna say everybody. My generation of the Brown family, I done broke bread with everybody. I done broke bread and put 10s, 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s, thousands in y'all's pocket. Can't none of y'all ever say that y'all gave me $1. You know what I'm saying? But y'all can for sure know and say, oh yeah, Shayne did put a play together and bless me with 10,000, 30,000, 50,000. I always looked out for everybody. I always been loyal. It's just sad that I never really received the same loyalty that I gave, but it's all good. I'm not mad at that at all. But we're gonna go on to the next thing too. Happy birthday, Lil Bobby, man. I'm sorry, I was supposed to drop this video. I was supposed to drop a video for you on your birthday, honoring you and all that. I apologize, Lil Cuz. I love you. Happy Heavenly B-Day. I wish you was here, man, to celebrate this shit. You 31. 31, man, and I mean, you gone. I love you, cuz. It's just sad how you went out, man. I wish you was able to leave something behind, leave your legacy behind, leave some children behind and shit like that. But you know, due to circumstances, man, you wasn't able to really do that. But you know, it's sad, man. It's sad. I be thinking about that shit, man, and it really be breaking my heart, because I just wish that Lil Bobby would have never left my crib and went back to LA. I wish I would have told him, like, well, I did try to tell him, like, cuz, stay here or, go to your mother's. Lil Bobby made the decision that he wanted to go back to LA so he can, because they were supposedly gonna help him with his music and shit. But he gets back to LA, they move in a crib, and then he's found dead. Crazy shit. Real crazy. But rest in peace, Lil Cuz. I love you, man. I miss you. I was just chopping it with Gerard. We dropping the record. We got a Bobby Brown Jr. record that we gonna drop featuring Yahweh, Gerard, my cousin. Titled Runaround. So that's gonna be, we dropping that soon, within the next couple days. Just to keep Lil Cuz's memory alive and honor Lil Cuz and shit like that. It's crazy because Cuz died like on the 18th, I believe it was, and so Thanksgiving and his birthday is like He died right like a week before all that. It's just crazy. I know Thanksgivings and Christmas and Thanksgivings and his birthdays is never gonna be the same again, especially for his mother and LaPrincia and you know, for y'all. I don't know where me and LaPrincia stand right now. You know, last time we spoke, me and LaPrincia was cool, but I haven't really spoken to LaPrincia and chopped it up with her in a while, so I don't really know if they turned her against me too or not, how they did Landon, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But either way, I'm not tripping. I still love you, Princey. You know your big cousin's always gonna be here for you whenever you need me. My homegirl, Maia Campbell. Maia Campbell, y'all remember her from the show with LL Cool J. I believe it was called In the House. Happy birthday to her too. That's my homegirl. Her birthday was on the same birthday as Lil Bobby, November 26th. I had a story with her that I wanted to, you know, just speak on because she's a good person, man. And I had actually got introduced to Maia Campbell probably like between 4 and 6 years ago. I got introduced to her through a mutual friend. You know, and he introduced us and shit, and when we met, we just clicked and we was cool. Actually, at that time, I was doing some things and shit, dealing with some people on this show that we was trying to put together, that we was filming that I was on. So with those people that I had linked Maia Campbell with my manager to try to, you know, get her some help and stuff, because, you know, she suffers from, you know, battling addiction and all types of shit. You know, the same background, the same lifestyle that I come from with my family. You know what I'm saying? So I really had a real close understanding with her, and me and her really understood each other. You know what I'm saying? She's a good person. One thing I can say about her though is she's far from a dummy, bro. Because I be seeing a lot of people posting shit online about her and this, that, and the third. She's fully aware. She's not gonna let you take advantage of her like that. She hates for people to run up on her and put her on camera. So when y'all be seeing people running up on her, putting her on camera on these social medias and shit, I mean on, you know, YouTube and shit, yeah, that aggravates the hell out of her. But she's fully aware, man. But I just wish that you know, I wish you the best, Maia Campbell. Hopefully, if you see this, reach back out to me, because I had lost contact with her probably about 6 months ago, about 6 months ago to a year. Me and her had lost contact. So I'm looking for you, Maia. If you see this, reach out to me. But yeah, so I was trying to get her some help and stuff like that. At the time, though, she wasn't really too interested in trying to get no help. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't really interested in trying to get no help. She just wanted to go ahead and, you know, get back on to her regular shit. You know, she was really just trying to get back into acting and doing all that. But, you know, before she did that, man, she just needed to, you know, get right. But much love to Maia, man. She had ended up staying with me at my crib too for like a week or two, about a week. I was staying out here in McDonough and shit. So that's my homegirl, man. Much love to you, Maia. Happy birthday. I hope you are doing well. Much love to you and your family. She always spoke about her family, her daughter and stuff like that. She really loved her daughter. You know, she had some people around her, man, obviously, that, you know, would try to take advantage of her due to her situation and stuff like that. But she's fully aware. She knows what's up with motherfuckers around her. You know, me and her just bonded, I mean, because I come from that same background. I come from, you know, addicts and, you know, shit like that. I understood it, you know what I'm saying? I've been in the street my whole life too, so I really, you know, I just understood her, bro. So happy birthday, Maia, man. I wish you nothing but the best. Another thing, I had looked and I had seen that damn trailer too for the I Wanna Dance With Somebody, the Auntie Whitney, the Whitney Houston movie that's coming out. I had seen the trailer. I had ran it back like 2-3 times, right? Just to see, like, damn, just to, you know, just to see. Because when I seen it, honestly, the trailer didn't look half as bad. It looked like it could be interesting. It looked like it could be a good movie from the trailer. From the trailer, it looked like it wasn't that bad to me, in my opinion. But of course, when they put the trailers and stuff together, they put all the best shit in there, and I mean, but so yeah, the trailer didn't look as bad as I thought it would. I haven't really been seeing a lot of marketing and promotion with it. My reasoning on why I think there's not a lot of marketing and promotion with it is because they didn't already put so much money into it, and the anticipation that they expected to have, I guess they expected more people to be into it, know what I'm saying? And the backlash and stuff that they getting from the fans and in the media, I guess they pulled the plug on the money because they already knew they was gonna take a loss. So they was like, shit, we don't wanna take a bigger loss and not recoup none of the funds. So let's just stop the money right here with whatever we spent. Let's do it. Let's run the promotions that we already put out there, and let's just see how the movie do and try to recoup some of what we already spent. I don't think they wasn't gonna go and just keep spending money on marketing and promotion when they already see that the way that the movie's being received isn't in good standings or great, know what I'm saying? So of course they gonna damn pull the plug on the money. But of course they wanted the movie to do good because that's money, know what I'm saying? They invested millions in it and they wanted to get their millions back plus some, know what I'm saying? And they probably figured shit when they look back and seeing how everybody was talking about it, that they wouldn't be able to recoup the millions that they spent and put into it, know what I'm saying? So my beliefs, I mean, they pulled the plug on spending any more money on that project just because they didn't want to take a significant loss. They already know that they're going to take a loss, but they'd rather take a loss now with the money they spent versus keep putting the money into it and take a bigger loss. But in no way, shape, form, or fashion am I supporting it. I don't want to see it. So that's that. Another thing I wanted to touch on is my grandfather, Pop Brown, man. Rest in peace, Granddad. Rest in peace, Granddad, man. My granddad, man, passed away December 11th, 2011. We coming up on that mark in a few weeks. So he's been gone for 11 years, man. Rest in peace to you, Pop. Man, if for anyone who ever met my grandfather knows that my grandfather is the life of the party. He's gonna make everybody laugh. You're around him, you're gonna be laughing all day. You're gonna be laughing until you damn start crying. Because my grandfather was just that type of character, bro. Like, my grandfather, he was a character. He was a funny dude. My grandmother, she was silly too, but my grandmother was real silly, but like she was the glue of the family, you know what I'm saying? So my grandmother really was on business and making sure everybody in the family was right. And that's just the position she played, you know what I'm saying? My grandmother, she worried a lot, making sure that, she worried a lot, just worrying about everybody else and not herself, making sure that everybody else was good and happy. And she always put herself last, you know what I'm saying? But my grandfather, though, he was a clown. I know for those who've seen him on the Being Bobby Brown, y'all see how my grandfather was. My grandfather got me in 11 traveling too, because I used to always travel with my grandfather. He had the transportation company, and he used to do Uncle Bobby's transportation on tours and shit. So my grandfather was a traveling man. He loved to travel, and he let her hit the road. He loved him some women. My grandfather loved him some women, man. So I guess all men do, but get our swag and shit from my grandfather, because my grandfather was that guy. He really was that guy, you know what I'm saying? So rest in peace to you, granddad, man. I'm gonna do a balloon release, man, on your birthday. Do a balloon release for you, granddad, and honor you, man. You was 82 when you passed away. So 11 years there, and that would have meant you would have been 93, Pop. Pop would have been 93. One thing about Pop, too, he loves some damn Budweiser. I don't like Budweiser, Pop, you know that, but I'm gonna drink a Budweiser for you, man. Drink a Budweiser for you in your memory. I love you and I miss you like a motherfucker, Pop, you know that. But it was really kind of hard and shit doing this Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's really been different, man, for a while now. Even before my grandmother passed, but they really different now, being that she passed. So all of my Thanksgiving was well though. I spent my Thanksgiving with my family, fiance, kids, mother. You know, they cooked and we ate good and, you know, did our shit. So Thanksgiving was great, man. I can't complain. But you know, the grandmothers be the glue of the family, man. And when you lose the matriarch of the family, a whole bunch of shit changes, especially when you lose the matriarch, man. A whole bunch of shit changes, man. Whole bunch of shit changes when you lose the matriarch. But you know, Ma, I'm gonna forever keep your name alive as long as I'm living. Ma, you already know. Me and my grandmother were so close though, because for one, my grandmother, she was just the person that I could talk to about any and everything. I would walk past my grandmother and she would look at me and be like, "What's wrong with you?" She just knew. Whenever I was going through something, she just knew. And she always gave me those words to make me feel better. One thing I regret though is not listening to my grandmother more. I wish I would have listened to my grandmother more and went down the path that she wanted me to go down. As far as just, you know, finishing school and doing the right shit. I mean, back then I wanted to go to the Navy. She wanted me to finish school so I could go to the Navy, but you know, when Uncle B came to me with that bullshit and, "Oh, drop out of school, you're going on tour with me," of course I'm looking up to him. So I was like, shit, that really threw me off my course. And I said, fuck school, and just went about my business and started touring with Uncle B from that point on. One of the biggest regrets in my life, because just one of the biggest regrets in my life, you know what I'm saying? I love you to death, Uncle B, but you just ain't keep shit real when you just made a lot of promises and shit that you ain't keep, and stopped us from being great in our own right. But I don't hope ain't no love lost. It is what it is. One thing too, I wanted to get back on Maia Campbell. I forgot. Maia Campbell, bro. I never forget when I was coming up. I was in love with Maia Campbell. She was like my fucking crush on TV. Like, you couldn't tell me back then in the 90s that Maia Campbell wasn't my wife, bro. Because she was just that beautiful, and like she was that one. So it was crazy for me to see her like that too. I just wanted to get back to that because I just thought about that. But yeah, she was, you know, any brother around my age and shit, y'all know that Maia Campbell, she was back then, oh my God, Maia Campbell was the one. She was bad. But shout out to you again, Maia Campbell. Much love to you. But let me see, you know, I'm jumping all over the place today, man. I'm jumping all over the place. I already shouted out my mods. Oh yeah, for the shirt giveaway, I did that shirt giveaway. Shout out to everybody who sent their pictures and all that. Some of the people that won shirts, I think it was like 2 of y'all never really claimed y'all shirts. Y'all never really claimed the shirts and said anything or sent the address. But I'm doing more giveaways. If you didn't receive your shirt, you need to DM me. There was one person, S. Nicole, that she gave me the wrong address, I believe, and that shirt came back. But if you didn't receive your shirt, reach back out to me in my DM on Shots of Brown on Instagram. If you're not following Shots of Brown on Instagram, make sure you follow Shots of Brown on Instagram for all exclusive pics. We go live over there, and our lives over there be a whole different type of vibe. So you don't even want to miss the lives over there because they be different from the lives on the YouTube joint. But, you know, the lives on the YouTube joint be the shit too, but y'all, you get my drift. Yeah, so make sure y'all just go follow Shots of Brown on Instagram. I'm sorry. So yeah, that was that. But much love to everybody, man. I really appreciate all y'all. I know a lot of y'all was concerned and worried about me, thinking people try to shut me down from doing my podcast and and so forth. Nah, ain't nobody shutting me down. Can't nobody shut shit down on my end. Yeah, you know, a lot of people been, not a lot, let me rephrase that. You know, I've been getting threats and all that. But I fear no one, man. Shit, I'm not worried about nothing, man. These people know how I'm coming. So nah, didn't nobody shut me down from doing the podcast. I'm good. I'm alive and well, as y'all can see. I'm doing good. I just had to step back and, you know, just focus on my family for a minute. During the Miami trip, we had lost, you know, my fiance had lost a family member, and we had to sort of cut the trip short for her. And so since then, I just been focused on, you know, family shit and, you know, making sure everything was right on that end, you dig? But as far as everything else, though, everything's cool, man. Y'all don't trip, ain't nobody shutting me down. I was actually talking to Auntie Lily too, Leola Brown, The Absolute Truth. If you're not following her on her YouTube channel, make sure you follow my Aunt Lily, Leola Brown, The Absolute Truth. Subscribe. But we got some new videos coming. We got some new content and things coming too. That's about to be crazy. And yeah, man. So we got some shit. I got a whole lot of shit, man, that I want to say. You know what I'm saying? I got a whole lot of content that I'm about to be dropping. As y'all see, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, well, you know, they've been talking behind closed doors and thinking they can shut me down through other people, but they can't, they won't, and they won't succeed on that. But they'll never mention my name publicly because they know everything that everything that I speak on is the truth, man. I don't lie about nothing. I don't lie about shit. It is what it is. But much love to the family, man. Much love to the Brown family. Even though some of y'all is, you know, some of y'all is fake and y'all done went against me and shit too. It's all love, man. I wish y'all nothing but the best. 2023 is coming upon us real swiftly, man. And this damn year, this year right here flew by so goddamn fast it don't make no sense. But shout out to the family, man. 2023 is right around the fucking corner, and hopefully we could all, you know, come together and chop up these differences and things that we haven't. I've been trying to put it together for a while, myself and Auntie Lily at the same time. Been trying to put together a family reunion and, you know, something that we could all do and come together and, you know, hash out whatever issues everybody has. One thing with the Brown family, though, it's a lot of ego and a lot of pride. Some of y'all gotta just put your pride to the side and your ego, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. That is the problem. Ego and pride, bro. You know what I'm saying? And some people, when they wrong, they just hate to apologize. Some people just don't know how to say, you know what, damn, I fucked up, my bad. You know what I'm saying? So, and instead of doing that, they'll just rather cut you off and not say shit at all. Me, when I'm wrong, if I ever wronged anybody, man, if I ever wronged anyone, this is my apology to you right now. If me, Shayne Brown, has ever wronged anybody, I apologize. From the bottom of my heart, I do. But, you know, Some people can't do that, man. Some people, when they can do you wrong and they'll still try to make it right on their end. You know what I'm saying? I don't move like that, man. If I ever wronged you, I apologize, bro. Especially in the family. But there's not too many people. There's not nobody that can really say I've ever wronged them or did any wrong in a major way. You know what I mean? I've always been loyal to everybody. But if I did, like I said, I apologize, and hit me. Let's chop it up about it and come to an understanding. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that is what it is, man. Just put the pride and the ego to the side, man, and let's get this shit right for 2023. You know what I'm saying? We about to come up on Mai's anniversary. Rest in peace to my grandmother. This is my tattoo I got from my grandmother in her memory. We coming up on her death date too, January 20th. So let's do it. Let's get it right, man. Let's get it right for Ma. Let's get this Brown family back on track. You know what I'm saying? And do what we got to do, man. Y'all put y'all pride and y'all ego to the side, man, and let's turn a new leaf with this shit. You dig? But much love to my Uncle Tommy, man. I know on one of them episodes I talked about Uncle T. I was Uncle T. Sometimes he be pissing me off because he just be so loyal to people, man. And these same people don't give him that same loyalty that he gives them. You know what I'm saying? So that should be bothering me when I see that people really just be taking advantage of Uncle T. You know what I'm saying? Uncle T done did a lot of shit, put his life on the line. He done did a lot of shit for this family. You know what I'm saying? Only to get shitted on in the end. You know what I'm saying? And Uncle B, you know what I mean. But much love, man, to all y'all, man. I'm about to be dropping consistent back-to-back shots of Brown. This page is about to be going crazy. This is just something slight right here I wanted to give you. I just had a few things on my mind and I wanted to chop it up about. I ain't really going into detail on too much of things, but that's next. Much love to the Shots of Brown family, man. Make sure y'all follow Shots of Brown on Instagram. And we back at this shit in the next couple of days. I'm dropping something else. Much love to y'all. See you in a minute.